Welcome back to Tacoma Report. Kwabi Amoah-Forson is a humanitarian and influencer from Tacoma and joins us now on the Tacoma Report set to discuss his latest endeavors. Welcome to the show, Kwabi.
Thank you for having me, Laura. How are you
Yes,
doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. You look fantastic. I love what you're wearing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Good to
yeah.
have you here today. So, Kwabi, let's dive right into the interview portion here. One of the things I want to say to you, you are a humanitarian.
Yes.
Can you let our viewers know what that means and what you do?
Yeah. A humanitarian is essentially someone who works for the betterment of all people, right? I don't care who you are, your race, color, or creed, your economic status. My job is to help people who are hurting with getting their essential needs met. So if it's giving out socks to people on the street, if it's giving out food to people who are hungry, or helping boost up people and making them feel as if they can, make to the next stage of their lives, that's what I do.
Absolutely. We
Yeah.
appreciate that. We need more folks like you, don't we? To help with everything that's going on in our society right now.
Yeah.
Definitely need more humanitarian work to happen.
I appreciate
right?
it. It's the most important thing,
So, Kwabi, Peace Bus.
Yeah.
Can you tell our viewers about that?
Yeah, the Peace Bus is the greatest vehicle in the entire world.
I love it.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It's this baby
Okay.
blue van. It's very bright and vibrant, but that's not what makes it great.
Okay.
What makes the Peace Bus great is that I use my vehicle to help people in need. Sometimes, well, not all my humanitarian efforts, but some of them I'll utilize the bus in order to distribute goods. So,
Okay.
for example, this last Christmas, I was doing a campaign called Peace Stockings.
Oh.
And I helped deliver 5,000 pairs of socks to people in need on the street using my bus.
Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful. That's definitely just the fact that you are out there doing what you do for
Yeah.
those in need is really amazing. And again, I'm greatly appreciated, right? And along those lines, so the most recent humanitarian campaign that you're working on, All Youth Can Eat.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, all youth can eat. I'm in the beginning stages of formulating it.
Okay.
But for the last 3 years, I've been doing this program. Last year, we fed over 3,000 youth. And this is essentially what it looks like. So between July 1st and September 1st, on every single day of the week, there's a restaurant where youth can eat for free and college students can eat for free.
Wow.
And so the idea is we can change our culture from a culture of eating to a culture of feeding. And this summer, I'm expanding the program from Tacoma and Seattle to Toledo, Ohio,
Wow.
and Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
And together, hunger is such a big issue. Because we look
Yes.
at the things that, can bring us together. I believe hunger could be one of those things.
Absolutely.
47 million people experience hunger right now in the United States.
Oh
It's essentially 7 million over the population of Canada.
Oh my
So it's a major issue, right? But I believe that hunger doesn't stand a chance if we can come together. There's no way hunger can win if we can all pitch in.
There you go. I love that. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit because we had a conversation about the pilot license. So
Oh, wow.
you and I had talked about you,
Right, right.
So in terms of Toledo and Chicago, will you at some point be utilizing a plane or your
Yeah.
pilot's license to do some traveling between those two states?
For sure. The idea is, after I get my pilot's license,
Yes.
is to utilize aviation to bring peace and understanding and empowerment to the highest height, literally, to use aviation as a way of conveying to the people the most important things, raising awareness of poverty, lack of quality education for our youth, and raising awareness of racism and the detriment it is towards creating a more peaceful society.
Right.
So I hope to be in the sky by the end of 2025.
Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing that and hearing all about that. Now, so Kwabi, how can we create solidarity and togetherness in this time of division? What are your
Yeah.
thoughts on that?
Well, I think by honing in on the issues that hinder us all is a way to cultivate solidarity.
Yes.
We look at hunger, we look at poverty, and the huge numbers of the people that it affects.
Yes.
I think of all the wars and conflicts that we've had with America's been involved with, and how oftentimes it took all different branches of the military to get involved, right? You had the Air Force, you have the Navy, the Army, and all these different factions of people
Yes.
that may have had their differences, maybe even a grudge against the next, group of people, but they had to come together to address a major issue.
Right.
And now with issues like hunger, This isn't a conflict that at the end of it is for war for money and oil. We're talking about fighting for people's right to live.
Hello.
You need food to live.
Yes.
So if that's the case, we must come together. And I believe that no matter if you're a Democrat or Republican, liberal or conservative, we can come together to address this issue that affects most people in our country.
Absolutely. And to your point, it's not a Democrat or
Not at all.
Republican issue. It's a people issue. It's a human issue,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, and you've been doing a lot of speaking engagements. What do you speak about?
Oh, I speak about the most important thing of all time. That's peace.
Yes.
And that's how we can utilize our skills to help people. Now, not everyone's supposed to get in a baby blue bus and drive it around and help people. Not everyone's supposed to be a pilot. But what are your skills?
Yes.
What are the things that God has given you, and how can you utilize it to help people in need? If you're not doing that, I don't see the use for it.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
We think of musicians and how they can use their way of words and instrument playing to
Yes.
convey something to the public. I think that if you have a platform, you have a moral obligation to use that platform to help people.
Wonderful. I like your energy. I like your words and everything you are saying. Can we clone you by chance? We
Oh,
need
for
to-
sure. For sure. Yeah, call me.
So, final question. I feel like I'm sitting with a celebrity right now. I understand that you filmed a movie in Tacoma.
I did.
What is the name of the movie, and can you tell our viewers where they can watch it?
Yes, so the movie, I was able to play the lead role in it. It's called Wild Dreams.
Okay.
Wild Dreams. And it was directed by a local director named Derek Nunn.
Okay.
He lived in LA for maybe like 10 years, right? Came back home and now has built this film production company.
Wow.
And this is his first production.
Okay.
Really honored to be a part of it.
Yes.
And so it's going to be showcased at the Black Seattle Film Festival.
Okay.
Right, in April, in late April. And this is essentially what the film's about. I can't tell everyone everything.
Okay.
But imagine if your ancestors could see you who you are now. Would they be proud? Would they be able to see you with the struggles you're going through now, to see how far we've come, but how far we have to go? And that's what I'm going to tell you, a little hint of what the movie's about. Very great movie. Anyone who sees it is definitely going to be inspired.
Well, Kwabi, I am, again, so glad to have you on the show, sharing all of the information that you have shared with our viewers. What you're doing is absolutely phenomenal. We appreciate you so much, and we're looking forward to hearing more about what's happening. Please keep us posted, and we would love to have you back on the show.
I would love to be back too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.